Okay, we're here in round one. We have the choice. We will play first. And yes, perfectly acceptable hand. Got some removal. We've got creatures. This guy can fuel this guy. Yeah, this looks like a good hand. Okay, we'll start with the Burden of Guilt mana. See what we're up against. Got a red mana. Alright. I mean, if I have nothing else next turn, I'll definitely sacrifice him so I can get him online. Okay. Raven Sentry. Okay. Yep, let's just hang back here. Okay. If he attacks, I'll block. It's gonna do the same thing anyway. And I don't mind getting rid of his Ashmouth Hound. Why would he? That's interesting that he would do that. Don't think that was the best play for him. Alright, well, this is a little bit awkward. I guess we'll bash. I mean, I could just leave him back to block. But might as well get in there while I can. I've got plenty of removal for the bigger stuff that comes. And I've got the jump start on the race now. Wish I'd gotten a mana there, but I did play 16. Chapelgeist definitely looks a little bit awkward here. Okay. No plays. Land? No, another 4-drop. Alright. Get in there again. Got a mitt full of cards, so got that to my advantage. Plenty of removal. Plenty of stuff to do. Kind of anxious to play this makeshift mauler, to tell you the truth. That's like my #1 priority right now. See what he's got here. He's got a 5-drop. That one's pretty good. I've got the out for it, but it's good nonetheless. Alright, that was definitely awkward. Well, I want to rebuke it, but I'm gonna have to discard here if I don't, or discard here if I don't play something. Maybe I'll just play sensory deprivation. That's an easy way to take care of Morkrut Banshee. And I don't have to discard. And I'll trade with an Ashmouth Hound. It's like my worst piece of removal, and it disables this guy that can easily get crippled by this guy. So I think that's I think that's a fine play there. All right, so he gets in for 3. It's not a huge deal. I can start using removal now if I still don't draw land. Perhaps 16 lands was a mistake. Man, I did have a lot of 4 drops, but I had plenty of 1, 2, and 3 drops too. There we go. Okay, so now we play the makeshift mauler. This guy is going to be a little bit tougher to deal with, especially since he's in. He'd have to. He can't victim it. He can death caress it, but then I've got another one. Plus removal. I think I'm okay. He's only got 3 cards in hand, so I've got plenty of stuff to do. Alright, let's see what he's got. Alright, don't care about that. I don't really think Sightless is very good. It's not getting in there. Ooh, Elite Inquisitor looks good here. Yeah, I think I just attacked for 4 and play the or Elgod Inquisitor, excuse me. Yeah, I like that. So we'll get him with the Mauler. He can't even kill it. He probably will just take it. Okay, and then we just drop the Inquisitor. So the lifelink makes the battle a lot worse for him. Even if my guy dies, I would certainly trade it with an Ashmouth Hound and gain life and get a spirit. So I think that gives us the favor here. We're sitting on good removal. He's only got 2 cards in his hand. I've got plenty of awesome things to do. Okay, my opponent deliberated for a while. Decided to attack. Don't think this is gonna go well for him. All this is gonna do, I'm gonna kill the Hound, and all this is gonna do is fuel my makeshift mauler. And I gain life and I get another attacker. Oh, he's got the Geist Flame out of the yard, that's right. Well, either way. Oh, I guess I could have traded with a Sightless Ghoul, but that would have given him a 3/3. I don't think this is horrible either way. I'm only taking 2. I think I should have blocked the Sightless Ghoul. But, I mean, he used a Geist Flame. I still get another creature. I don't know. I mean, the 2 life would have certainly been relevant there, since I'm going to take 2 here. But I still get a makeshift mauler, and now I'm like winning the race. Alright. Let's just bash in. Alright, and we're going to play the Mauler because he's the most resilient to Victim of Night style spells or anything like that. He's just really good. Very efficient beater. Our board state looks much better than his. Could have Nightbird's clutches, but he wouldn't be able to race us. Black Cat. That card's actually funny. It's like not even bad for him right there. It's like the best time to use it. I almost want to like Burden of Guilt it. Just because I have so much removal. I could burden it and then leave up Rebuke for anything that he wanted to attack it with. He did indeed have the Nightbird's clutches. Well, I can't block. So we'll take it. He's got 1 card left in his hand. Selfless Cathar. Let me think about this. So if I Burden of Guilt and tap that down, play Cathar and sack it, get him for 2 up here. I think he's actually just dead. He takes 7. Barring he doesn't have removal, but we'll see. So I burden this. Tap it. Selfless Cathar. Swing. And then I can just sack. Got there. Sweet. Glad Selfless Cathar paid off. That's great. Okay. So red-black aggro. God, we definitely had some problems with mana a little bit there, didn't we? Let me look at the curve again. Inquisitor would have been way better there had I blocked the other guy, I think. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I think it would have. Maybe he would have used it on my spirit instead. Alright, well, I don't have time to think about that. Alright, let's think about this. Slayer seems like it'd be fine against him. Is there anything I want to bring in? I'm not even sure. There's not a ton of things I think would be that good against him. Do I need to lower my curve? But I don't really have more. I don't have any really like cheap creatures I can bring in. Could bring in the Ironwright for like a 4-drop. Those 4-drops were really relevant that game. I feel like maybe Sentry will be a little bit less relevant. I want a guy protecting the ground for cheaper, so I'm going to substitute the Sentry for an Ironwright, and I think that's right. I think lowering the curve, getting a better defensive guy against him, especially when he's on the play, will just be better. Alright, let's try it. Sweet. This is a great hand. He could have Geist Flame, which would make it a little bit worse, but we'd still be able to play our Stitch Drake, so not bad. Definitely keep this. Okay. Do not fear the Typhoid Rats. Ooh, Fiend Hunter. That's sweet. Alright. He's getting in there. This would be a gun for Gavany Ironwright, actually. Good lock down that walking corpse. Make me feel a little more comfortable. There's a chance we can do turn 3 makeshift mauler. Depending on what the deranged assistant gets off the top here. We are running like 19 creatures, I think. So there's a good chance that he's flipping creatures. I mean, I can always drop the Feeling of Dread in a pinch, too. You know, honestly, I could just block... I'd probably just block the rats with the assistant so I could play the Stitch Drake. And I wouldn't care so much about that either. And I've got the Fiend Hunter for that. If he attacks with both, I'll block the rats for sure. Okay. I'm definitely going to play the Fiend Hunter if I don't mill a creature. But we'll see if I do. Alright, well, this is important. So, did not mill a creature, which means I'm going to play the Fiend Hunter. Next turn I can play the Soul Caesar, though, which is pretty relevant. Alright, so we'll take care of this Blade Master. I don't want to have to worry about him later. Yep. I definitely want to exile that. So now we can block his walking corpse. Yeah, I think the plan is next turn play a Soul Caesar and steal anything relevant that he plays, using Feeling of Dread to lock down anything that could block it. Ricochet, definitely not concerned about that. He's got 3 cards left in his hand. I think we're in pretty good shape. He should get him with the Typhoid Rats. Alright, I think that was a stupid play on his part. Alright, yeah, same plan. We're playing... Well, no, I think I want to do Soul Caesar. Let's just see what we mill. Still not hitting a creature, huh? I don't want to steal any of those, though. That's like the problem. I want him to devote something big to the board and then play Soul Caesar. So why don't we do Elgon Inquisitor? Which just locks up the board, which is going to be in our favor anyway, because we have like the beefy stuff in our hand. I mean, if he victims a knight, at least I can play my big dudes. Eventually steal his Blade Master, maybe. I mean, this would have made maximum use of my mana, but I don't know. I feel like it's in my favor to make him devote to the board. I can trade with any of his guys. Oh, okay. Nightbird's Clutches, huh? Alright. See what he gets in with. Okay. This is okay, still. This next turn, I can actually not attack, and then he'll play Nightbird's Clutches, and then I can Feeling of Dread. And it'll be as if... Yeah, this is perfect. Let's mill creature, and it's perfect. Alright, perfect. Get this. Exile that. Might as well get in for 2. Alright, so we gain some life. Pass turn. Hopefully he uses Nightbird's Clutches, and then we can just Feeling of Dread him in response. And that'll wreck his turn. That'll be like time walking him hard. Not a lot of people expect the Feeling of Dread, too. Yeah, he's definitely busting it. Okay, this is sweet. So now we'll just tap his guys. Let's see, I'd rather play the Mauler than the Geist, I think. So let's see. Well, I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'd rather just get a flyer. Let's just see what we mill anyway. Snapcaster. Maybe I would rather play the... Yeah, let's play the Mauler. Can block the Ricochet. I think that's pretty important. Okay, so we'll get in with Inquisitor and Stitch Drake. Alright, so now he's going to trade. We're going to gain some life, get a Spirit, hit him for 3, kill his Typhoid Rat. A lot of good stuff happening there. Probably should have played that. I should have waited on the assistant until post-combat, but it didn't actually change his play, so it doesn't matter. But in the future, it wouldn't have been... It wasn't wise to show him that I had a Mauler before he made the decision to block with his Typhoid Rats, but... I mean, I don't know why I guess it didn't change his plan at all, but... Oh, well. Hellvault? Well, he doesn't have 7 mana. So that's good. He can't get in. We're looking real good. See if we get another creature. Oh, I'll do that post-combat. Let's get in with... Yeah, let's get in like this. He'll probably double block the makeshift mauler. I'll kill the Ricochet and play another mauler. It's not blocking anything. Um, so let's just mill. Oops. Hit a rebuke. That is, well, we can still play the mauler. Get him out there and pass turn. Even if he has like a board wipe now, we still have a lot of action in our hand. Another Nightmare's clutches. Still not enough. I mean, he's only getting in with that. Don't know what he's doing. He's just conceding. Okay. Well, we took round one. That's awesome. I'll see you in round two.